Shalom, peace, and blessings. I'm about to go a mile a minute on you guys. So, everyone's talking about Diddy. I don't know why I wore my Crocs outside in the cold like this. Anyway, so everyone's talking about Diddy. Diddy, 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 Diddy. Diddy, Diddy, Diddy. So, Jaguar, right? She did an interview a couple of days ago on Pierce Morgan's show, and she was calling out various artists. She called out Jay-Z and Beyonce, Queen Supreme Beyonce, and Jay-Z. Jay-Z, after the interview aired, Jay-Z sent a cease and desist to Pierce Morgan. We're gonna shut you down. We're gonna sue you, whatever, like that. So I guess I didn't see his interview. I guess he did an interview yesterday saying he apologized. I didn't get to watch it, but you got to give Pierce the benefit of the doubt, because he put Jaguar, which is mainstream, to call out Jay-Z and Beyonce. No one's ever done that before. That's somebody you don't mess with. You don't mess with Jay-Z and Beyonce. So for him to put her on there, it speaks volumes in many different ways, because that's planting a seed. You can't run from the internet without seeing Jaguar right this, Jaguar right that. So by him putting her on that platform, it's major views and a major seed that's being put on Jay-Z and Beyonce, a major radar. You know what? Even if he take it back, oh, blah 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 blah. I didn't see what he said after that, but it's still a major seed, because everyone looks at Beyonce and like you can't touch them, but Jaguar has been fighting this cause for many years now. You can't turn on the internet in these sectors without seeing anything about her. She's been calling Jay-Z out for look how long. So now people are saying, oh, Jaguar has mental health issues, she's crazy, she's a conspiracy theorist, she's making... Jaguar Wright has been saying things that we knew since the 90s. You know, and just because you call someone crazy doesn't mean they're not telling the truth. Calling someone crazy is very dismissive. It's making them seem like, oh, that person is crazy, we can't judge. People are mental. Let me calm down. People, it's like the more you know, the more people will call you crazy. And just because she may have mental issues, which she does, doesn't mean she's not telling the truth on certain aspects. All right? I'm not a fan, because I see through Jaguar Wright. I'm not saying she's lying. There's many truths to what she's saying. She did say she was a S worker and a dominatrix person. So, and everyone's just gonna pass by that part. So if you was there, that's the first thing she said. She said, I'm a sex worker and I'm a dominatrix. How you doing? So I know everything. I was there, that's my thing. So she needs to be looked into too. But it doesn't negate the fact that what she's saying is not true. Okay. Yeah. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. She was there. She knows everything. And she's a very compelling person. Okay. This is not tactics, so I got to tell you. What it is. Now, Solar, get in the car! Solar, get in the car! Get in the car, Solar! That's when Jaguar Wright was in the car. Solar, get in the car. That's when she was under demonic oppression and she sat there and rubbed her dead son's ashes on her face at the barbershop. Jaguar, bro, you gotta follow these antics sometimes. Jaguar, right? She's not allowed to fly because she causes a scene in the airport. She got beat up, but she's a narcissist. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. People will love a narcissist real quick. I didn't mean to. I'm not bashing her because I understand. Being a truth teller, you're gonna get a lot of demonic attacks, demonic oppression, especially from in the industry working with Jay-Z and Beyonce and all them people and being blackballed. You're gonna get it the most. So it's they took Foxy. Remember Foxy Brown, the rapper? She went deaf. That's just mad random. How you a rapper? They do some spiteful shit. They took her hearing so she can't hear the beat. Now how you gonna be a rapper and you can't hear the beat? They into that warlock and witchy vibes. Jaguar, right? Said it herself. She's a witch. Y'all don't see every time she do those interviews, she got the crystals on her neck, the crystal around her neck and stuff. She said it. She was hanging out with Nature Boy and them, talking about she's gonna be their new leader. So, narcissist. That wasn't my point to call. This is not calling Jaguar art. This is just talking about the spirit of narcissism. She's getting life right now. She's getting YouTube sensation everywhere you go, Jaguar, right? And it's very compelling. It's very interesting to watch because she has no filter, and she makes everything. She's so charismatic and entertaining. Nobody can put it down like her. Let's be honest. But these are things that we've heard already. You know what I'm saying? These are things we already been knew. She's bitter because she didn't make it at that time. She got so much stuff to say about Mary J. Blige, Jill Scott, you know, and different other artists. Not saying that those are not true. Everybody knows Erykah Badu is a witch. She doesn't hide it. You know, so I think I went off my subject. I think I went off my talking. Solar, get in the car. Y'all gotta watch. If y'all could Google Jaguar, right, and Solar, y'all gonna see. And the reason why I can call Jag a narc is because I personally grew up with a whole bunch of narcs. So I'm now that I'm learning about narcissism, I can spot them. Bang, bang, bang. Jaguar Wright is my mother. That spirit, that same Jezebelic S-worker demon is in Jaguar Wright. A lot of things that Jaguar Wright does is the same things how my mother personally acts. Everyone loves them. Very charismatic. You know, they're just oozing with, captivating spirit. You know, just everything you would take that Jaguar Wright say is for true. But then you see her on the next minute spazzing out, you know, getting arrested at the airport, being crazy, rubbing her dead son's ashes on her face, saying she's a witch, wearing crystals, doing the most, starting with people on YouTube, creating chaos everywhere she goes. But then when she comes to the white man, Piers Morgan, she was on her best Best behavior. She was on her best behavior. Then she went on Star Report, and she was on her best behavior. But then when she went on the Star Report, is this thing recording, bro? Hold on. Then when she went on the Star Report, he cursed her out. He called her a dusty monkey B. You ain't gonna come up here and disrespect me, because she was looking for a moment. She was trying to start with Star, and she was trying to start with him and give him some extra fever. And he was very cordial and very nice. But she was looking for that moment to disrespect the black man. So she knows what she's doing. And now that she's on she got on the major platform, it's just feeding her ego and feeding her narcissism. Okay? So people say protect this woman. Yes, protect her. We don't want anyone to go down, because when you're a truth teller and you're speaking this truth, I'm sure she was hurt. I'm sure she was hurt being in the industry and being blackballed, and they probably are like, we can't mess with you because you talk too much. She's calling out Common and disrespecting, like she's just a loose cannon. The bipolar, she was in a mental hospital. You know how many times she got locked up and she was in a mental hospital, saying she was in the pool. The police had to come get her at the pool. Yeah, so you can't really oh my god, we're going this way. You can't really. There's truth and then there's lies mixed up in one. And that's what narcissists do. They will take the truth, a little truth, and add some lies to it. A little truth and add some lies to it. That's what they do. Truth with lies, they mix them up. And they tell a compelling story. So I'm sure now that she's on mainstream, the Piers Morgan International show, that's not YouTube, that's like news. There's more eyes on Jay-Z and Beyonce. But we're going into another topic right now. Is it just Beyonce and Jay-Z? People talking about it's higher ups. There's always somebody higher ups in suits that don't even need to leave their compound calling the shots. You know what I'm saying? People, they said Steve Harvey was over there at the party. What celebrities? Let me tell you this. In the 90s, this was before the internet. Any and everybody, the Diddy party was the biggest party out there. That's like going to the gala or going to the Oscars or going to somewhere. If you were invited to the Diddy party, you somebody. If you're not invited to the Diddy party, if you ain't get no invite, then you mean nobody. Everybody aspires to go to a Diddy party. And people like to have fun, have drinks. I know the celebrities, they like to get lit. They like to party. You know what I'm saying? Scarface style. So that's not really an issue because they're all adults. If we're all adults and we come together and we're gonna party, we're gonna party. So that's not a bad thing. The thing is about it, see, when all narcissists hang out with each other, they should know better. Okay, well, let me see. I'm sure that we're gonna get on Gene. We're gonna get on because there's so many aspects and there's so many aspects of the story. We're gonna get on Gene Deal, right? So Lovely T, shout out Lovely T. She did a live where she was playing the Gene Deal interview when they was talking about 100. He was surprised that 100 victims, 120 victims. Oh my God, that's too much. How in the world 120 victims? Oh my goodness. What? I thought G&D was supposed to be standing for the people, and he's talking about 120 victims is too much. Let me tell you, in my lifetime, I've lived. Wendy Williams did it anyway. So she and 100. You go to a Diddy party. One Diddy party. Okay, Diddy party. Parties Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. How many days is that? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so every party. Right? You go to one Diddy party, there's your 200 victims, 300 victims right there. You got 300 victims right there. So there's no less than thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of victims for over 30 years. Over 30 years. You know how many victims one regular somebody could rack up in 1 year? So you can imagine 30 years of parties, substances, Tussies, pink powder, this one, everything, just think about it. 30 years. 30 years is a lot. There's thousands of victims, hundreds of thousands of victims, people that went missing you don't know about, victims that are not allowed to even speak. Remember, Diddy parties, he puts stuff in your drink and your food. Even if you don't drink, oh, I got a girl, Playboy, come on, I got a hot chick over here, she'll give you a little massage, you know what I'm saying? Just get, I got a hot chick over there. You go in a massage room with the hot chick, rubbing down with the baby oil. The baby oil got GPH in there, GPS, the stuff to drug people. The baby oil got that in there. You getting a massage. Next thing you know, you blacked out and wake up in your house the next morning, but there's a secret tape that you don't know what the hell you was doing in the secret tape, and they hold that against you. Don't ask me how I know, but I know. So these things will all traumatize you and keep you into submission to the powers above. Okay, I'm probably going over some of you guys' heads right now, but what was I going at? So even if you didn't, and everybody's talking about, oh, they left early at the party. You still was there. So you go to a party, you're not gonna eat nothing, eat or drink anything. Then you're gonna look like the weirdo. They're gonna be looking at you like you're the op. You better eat this damn crouton, this damn hors d'oeuvres. Eat the hors d'oeuvres or get out. Eat the hors d'oeuvres or get out. Yeah. Did he say when you go to this party, you gotta give him your cell phone? Give him your cell phone. Lock the doors. Turn up the heat. Lock the doors. Turn up the heat. What else he said? There's a rule. Check on my shorts. I actually took the time to write them down. The rules of a Diddy party. You turn off the heat. People, so you can imagine the people that passed out. You don't know everyone's medical records. You don't know who could be handling being subjected to heat and drugs plus heat plus alcohol poisoning and drugs. Where are the missing bodies? Everybody's not strong enough to handle that. So you know what we're gonna do? We just gonna have somebody take care of it. We're gonna have my people take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so that's one. We're going a mile a minute right now. So we're going back to Jim Dale. I'm sorry. Go back to Lovely T. So I'm going a mile a minute. We go back to Lovely T, right? Lovely T played the interview of Gene Deal talking about 120 victims is too much. We're 120 victims, bruh. You was there. 120 victims is very least a minimum. Could you imagine the people that are not here to speak? The victims that passed. You know how many Diddy's You know how many Diddy artists has passed? Do you know how many artists from Diddy passed throughout 30 years of partying, debauchery, the tunnels, underground railroads? And when people thinking about these underground tunnels, it's not like scary underground tunnels. These are like beautiful bunkers, beautiful houses underground, linking from here to here to here, this port to that port. It's not like a scary. Oh, it's our, you can live comfortably under there. You know, you can live comfortably under there. So back to Gene Deal. Gene Deal is a bodyguard. He can't be trusted. A bodyguard knows every and everything. They know the most out of anyone because they're there at your door. A bodyguard is there at your door, know who's coming in your house, out your door, every moment, everywhere you walk. Your bodyguard is there to protect your body. So if your body is here and there's other bodies around you, the bodyguard is there to make sure these people ain't gonna be you partying, especially you having a little party. You want to have your bodyguard there to make sure people don't, because when people start drinking and smoking, they get belligerent and they get high and they get crazy. And I need my bodyguard here to protect me and make sure these niggas don't get crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So your bodyguard gonna be there to if things pop off and people want to act greasy, the bodyguard is gonna be there to handle the business. So Gene acting like he don't know what's going on. He never been there. You know, he has only one story he said is when Jay-Z, no, not Jay-Z, Ja Rule and Puff Daddy was in a room together, and then Ja Rule's bodyguard had come. No, Ja Rule's cousin came to the door, knocking on the door. Where my cousin at? Where my cousin at? And he knocked on it, and then Gene Deal had to rough the cousin up because the cousin was like, "Where's my cousin at?" And he was like, Ja Rule and P Diddy came out the room in towels, talking about you don't want to go in there, you don't want to go in there. It's kind of wild in there, you know. So the bodyguard is there. The bodyguard knows what's up. He knows everything. The bodyguard is your wingman. The bodyguard is working together. Your bodyguard, and I'm sure Gene Deal had participated in some of those freak offs too, because back then, Farnsworth Bentley. No, but we're going back to Gene Deal. Gene Deal, Janice Combs said, Gene Deal said Janice Combs was always trying to get with him and sleep with him. Gene Deal is not an ugly dude, back in the day. And as you know, P. Diddy like big guys. T.D. Jakes, Carl Winslow, DJ Khaled, Rick Ross. They said they all was at that party. Okay? Somebody even did Carl Winslow up out of the graves, thinking about his allegations with Diddy. So, Diddy, I'm sure anybody that worked with Diddy had to be fooling with Diddy. Even Gene Deal. Gene Deal was there. And when you get to you get the 2C in you and you get the drinks and anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. Even Gene Deal, because Gene Deal's a big 7 foot, big strong black man. Boo. What? What? Ah! Gene, bruh. Gene Deal. Boo. What? I can't do nothing. Bruh. Gene Deal, sorry. Gene Deal is a big, strong black man. So he was there too. So the bodyguard, and when Diddy gets wild and he having the freak offs, Gene Deal got some of that action too. Gene Deal got some of that action. You're not gonna tell me any celebrity, all them celebrities got some of the action. That's why Gene Deal now is trying to change. He's trying to change his subject, trying to change his speech, talking about 120 victims is 120 victim is diabolical. How can someone be 120 victims? There's thousands and hundreds of thousands of victims over 30-year span. You know, I should get some. Let me go to Dunkin' get some. So don't try to up. Don't try to do that, man. Don't try to do that because that's like kind of low key victim shaming. Talking about there's no way there can be 100 and something. There's thousands and hundreds of thousands of victims. Hundreds and thousands of victims. I hope Jag gets the healing she needs. I hope everyone gets the healing that they need. Justin Bieber, Usher, all of them. There's a story. Diddy put Usher in a hospital by some anal interactions when he was like 14 or something, when he was just starting. That's a whole new rabbit hole that some people aren't ready to get into. The portal, the butt portal, the butt portal, the butt portal, the demonic butt portal. Well, y'all might call me crazy because I'm talking about how I talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about what I know and what I understand. You know? So this was just a random mile a minute. Bang 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 bang. Different things. Just take some I'm out of here. Salute. Peace and blessings, one love. And stay prayed up. Stay on the right path. Stay on the right path. All right.